the little leg. Have I ever talked to you guys about what's called weighted words? I'd like you to start employing this technique in any conversation that you're having with someone. And what the weighting of words is, you give somebody a choice and say, listen, do you want to go Italian or do you want to go Mexican? You actually give them to them like, it's really your choice. It's not my choice. I'll go either way. They feel they're in the control of the choice. What they don't hear are the subtleties of the extra words that I added to that to weight it in a certain way that I'm actually going to control which one they're going to pick. Right? Whereas like I said, do you want Italian or Chinese at its most basic level? Or do you want Italian or tasty Chinese? What I'm saying is the side that I want you to go to, I'll influence it to make that particular slant tastier than the other side. We might go, look, I tell you what, got to be at that that show we're going to tonight. We're watching that show. It's on at 7:30. Oh, look, I tell you, we better grab something to eat. Do we want to eat at McDonald's or do we want to eat at the fast Mexican place?
Fast Mexican.
Okay. Why will they pick the fast Mexican every time? Because I've already set it up by saying we've got to be there by what time? 7:30. Okay. But look, you make the choice. I don't really care where we eat. We're going to Italian or the fast Mexican. I don't care. People always pick the fast Mexican. But they didn't hear the word fast. They just thought, my God, Richard's such a loving husband. He always lets me pick. Right? So they only actually hear the two destination words. Does that make sense? Now, we can do this with one word, or we can do it with a number of words, and then we can relate it for all sorts of subjects, and you give them choices that people think they're getting the choice, but you're absolutely doing this. You think you got the choice here, but the choice is whether it doesn't matter where you think you're going to go, I've already pegged you're going to be there. Is on the first choice that you think you had, I just had to weight this one. If you go there, if I wanted you there, I weighted this one. I just know which ones has to be weighted, because every time there's a choice, if I don't weight it, and you go down here, you're not going where I want you to go. Does that make sense? So I need to weight the word to influence you to go that way. All I then have to do is every time it splits in the road is just know where I've got to weight it, and then when you pick that one, you've actually got to the destination I want you to get to by choices that you made, but I actually controlled the choice. Does that make sense? But the person will not be in recognition that I controlled the choice. You can do this with just about anything. And I'm going to exaggerate a few now, just so you hear it. Look, I tell you what. Some people play soccer, some of the successful people play rugby. What do you like to play? Because what are they actually saying if they pick the soccer? No, they're a loser. Does that make sense? Look, some people like to play soccer, some successful people like to play rugby, but what do you like to play? People are, rugby!